You could use it like this, look. This is the fastest way for you to break the fork because you're using all the bristles. Instead of using normally, which is like this, horizontal, you use a vertical. So instead of just brushing right in the fork, no, the reason why you waste is crashing because you're overlapping your angles. You're putting one angle with another one. You're brushing 3 different times in the same spot. So what you're trying to do is, you're trying to brush equally, okay? So sample like this. This is 540, right? Brush like this. Then you go, regular brush. This is the way that I'm used to brush. You see? You want to brush the same spot, right? But vertical, because vertical has no pull. So, you brush the same way, right? But vertical brushing and make sure you don't overlap. Because when you're overlapping is you're brushing the same place but different angles. So your hair is confused. They don't know where to connect, where to go. So that's the fastest way for you to break a fork. On top of that, you could do it when you were doing washing styles. The washing style comes easier because your hair is easy to maneuver and manipulate because your hair is wet. So when your hair is wet, it's the fastest way that you can manipulate your hair and move it in the way that you want it. But for you to do that the right way, I suggest you don't make a lot of lather, because when you make a lot of lather, you don't see your waves pattern. All you see is the foam, the soap or the shampoo that you're using. All you see is foaming up, but you're not, you know what I'm saying, you're not being specific with your angles when you're brushing. Okay, you got lather, okay, boom, 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 boom. But you're not watching your angles because you're paying attention to your lather too much. So you gotta watch your strokes. When you know what I'm saying, when you brushing, you gotta be specific. That's what happened with me. I didn't have that fork. You know what I'm saying? You could check my videos. I didn't have that fork. It happened to me because I was creating a lot of lather and I was not paying attention and I was just brushing crazy on that side. So vertical help you out because with vertical brushing, you more specific in your angles and you can brush it the way you want it in the correct way. So, and don't focus just brushing that on the fork. You gotta brush around the fork because you want to pull your wave to connect with the other one. So for you to pull it, my bad man, I'll be dropping this brush so much. For you to pull the fork, you gotta brush around the fork, which is what connects them together. Remember, for you to get elite pattern, your 8 angles has to connect. So, you see what I'm doing right now, right? I'm brushing slowly, right? But I'm looking what I'm doing. At the same time, I'm not overlapping my angles. I'm brushing my angles the way that I'm supposed to brush. That's why you want to brush vertical, because vertical you can see exactly what you're doing. Instead of just using the tip, you want to use all the way from the back, and just come down like this. It has more pull. You see the difference with horizontal? I'm explaining right here. You see the difference with this? It doesn't have a lot of bristles, right? You see? But if you use it like this, it has more pull. So that's the reason why they said the vertical brushing breaks forks faster. That's the reason why, because you're using more bristles to pull your hair. If you use like this, it's normal. But if you go with this, you break the fork faster. It's just hair, but you connect it in the wrong way. So you see my brush going all the way up, right? That's because I'm using all the forks. I'm using the whole brush. So that's what I did. I overlapped my angle, and that's when I created a fork. But eventually it's gonna come out, because at least I know that how I created the fork. That's the thing that you guys gotta understand. You gotta admit when you made a mistake. When you go and deny, you say, oh, nah. Hello, you're the only one that is brushing your hair, so don't lie to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. So when you're breaking a fork, you just don't brush. Once again, you just don't brush in the same spot. You brush those 3 angles that you got around your fork, so it can flow smoother. Your hair is gonna move faster, and the fur is gonna go away faster. But it has to be vertical, like I'm doing right now. I'm using the whole brush. It's like a small section in that part right here. You gotta create a small section between those 3 angles. You gotta create a small section. So you gotta brush each side different, but you gotta make sure that it flows. Because when your waves don't flow together, they're not gonna connect. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that everything is connecting. That's why they call it elite waves. When you got elite waves, that's mean you got your 8 angles connecting with each other, flowing with each other. They're not breaking. Because when you break the waves, that's a fork. You can see it, right? That's a fork. So when the waves is like this, you see? That's connection. But when it goes like this, that means you either overlap. Overlapping is when you drag this angle with the other angle. So the waves, they don't know where to go, because you're brushing different way every time. So that's the best way that I can explain it. You know what I'm saying? So once again, for you to break the fork, you gotta brush different. You don't gotta brush too hard, okay? It'll make your scalp bleed either. You know what I'm saying? You gotta brush this way. This is the right side for me, okay? I got a 540 slanted. So what I do, I'm brushing this though. This is the way that I was supposed to brush when I did the washing style. And me thinking, making a lot of lather, I was focusing too much on the lather. I forgot about my angle, and I made a mistake, and I messed it up. I overlapped my angle, and I created a fork. That's the reason why now I'm making this video for you guys, how to break it. But you gotta make sure you stay consistent. So you could be able to get it together and connect them again. Well, eventually it works, okay? So I did it before. So you just gotta pay attention to it. Okay, it's getting better. Don't brush in the same place. Use the other angles, because you want to pull that hair. You want to make sure that everything flows the way it's supposed to in that area. Don't work in your old head. Just focus in that area. Okay. Yeah, I already see it breaking right here. It's breaking. You see this one? This one's supposed to connect with this one. And this one's supposed to connect with this one. This one is breaking right here. I can see this one already. It's getting wider. It's getting wider. So this one's gonna come down and connect with this one. Right here, boom. This one with this one. And that's a fork. And that's how you do it. You just gotta stay consistent with it. You know, make sure you be precise when you're brushing your angles. Focus on what you're doing. Don't overlap. Do your angles by section. And when you're breaking the fork, do what I'm doing. Work those street angles that you got in the front. If you got your fork in that side, you could brush this side and brush the back side, because all that hair is connected with each other. So what you're trying to do, you're trying to smooth it down. It's like a big line. So you're trying to make sure that the line is not crooked. Make sure that the line is level, because everything is a bridge. Every way is connected with each other. So you want to make sure that you brush a little bit of this one, right? Then where the fork is, and then on top of the other angle where the fork is, because you want to connect everything there. Don't focus just on the fork, just focus in that area. Feel me? Boom. You gotta give it time, you know what I'm saying? It's your hair. Your hair's gotta get used to it. Right now, my hair got used to that fork. So what I'm doing right now, since I'm brushing the right angle, my hair is gonna start moving. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pushing it to the angle that I want. And little by little, it's gonna go and boom, connect with it. So you gotta be patient. You gotta stay consistent with it. And every time you do a brush section, you do the same thing to that fork. Dedicate a little bit more time. Besides you brush section, dedicate more time to that part. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus just on the fork. Focus around the fork, because you want everything to flow together, okay? So that's the best way to break a fork. I hope you guys listen to what I'm saying. Pay attention when you're doing washing style. Don't get a lot of lather at the last moment before you're racking up. Then you create a lot of lather. But for now, that's the best way to create an elite pattern and to break the fork. All right. Stay safe. It's your boy, your Wavy 6. I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. See you in the next one.